Today I took a personality test on the internet. There's 2 questions right after one another. One was, how do you generally feel? Like, happy? How do you generally feel? 1 being very unhappy, or 10 being always happy and excited and happy and all this. And it asks you how you feel, and I put a 9. I usually feel all right, and this and this and that. Then it says, how do people usually see you? Do they see you as very happy or very sad? And I put a 10 because people usually see me happy all the time and this and that. And there's a lot of different questions like angry and this and that. And it said I had a B-type personality. There's an A, a B, and a C. The A personality is someone who's anal retentive and everything's got to be their way, and they get angry easily and all this other stuff. A C is actually in the middle. I don't know why, but it's in the middle. A C... No, wait, no. C's in the other part of the spectrum. Lets everything go, doesn't care about anything, very unenthused about anything, this and this and this and that. And I had a B personality, which is right in the middle, which certain things bother me, certain things don't. You know, like anybody, most people are a B personality. But out of like 100 or something, 100 being A, 0 being C, I was 44, so I guess I'm closer to the C. So I guess that explains how I can just take life as it comes and just let it roll off. And I was happy with it. I didn't want to give my email address, so I didn't. Thank you. You go both ways. Like, certain things make you angry and certain things don't. Like, I can probably say that things that are important don't generally make me angry, but I get madder at smaller things. Like, you know, when it takes Leanne forever to get ready to go somewhere, it's like 9 o'clock at night, we're gonna go pick up a 2-liter of pop from CVS, and she takes an hour and a half to get ready, and I just throw on a hat and a pair of pants, and I don't wear anything. I just walk in with a hat and a pair of pants. It seemed like more like a stress test, because it was asking you, like, I guess an A personality is more stressful than a C personality, and it just tried to put you on the scale wherever it goes, because it would have like always, never, rarely, and like I just don't care. Like every single one of them in the end had like a I don't care, which I put for a lot of them. But then,
have you ever had any kind of personality tests or IQ tests before?
I had an IQ test when I was 125 out of 150. A little more than average, because they said that my vocabulary skills when I was in 9th grade were that of a college student. Because like they would ask me to explain stuff, like part of that IQ test was like they say a word and they ask you to your best ability defy this word, and they would, and I'd use a couple words they wouldn't expect like a kid my age to use, and they go okay, and they'd keep it down. And then they had like these little tests where you take like 4 cards and the sun's coming up and going down, and you have to arrange it to where it seems like the sun sets and goes down and stuff like that. I got that one wrong. The reason I got it wrong was because they also said that I was too anxious and I never wanted to wait for anything. So I thought, okay, I saw the 2 suns, so I put them together and I put them on it, and I went, oh crap. But he's like, stop. You know, it took me like 4 seconds, but I did it wrong anyway. So he's saying my mind's there ready to do something, but I don't pay attention to what I'm doing most of the time. But you know, I've taken fucking like IQ tests on the internet, and I've been deemed like Stephen Hawking genius, and then again I've been like Forrest Gump. You know, it doesn't matter. It's just they're so in between on IQ tests. There's not really, I don't think, a way to actually measure someone's IQ in a series of questions. It's been chicks both times. Two chicks both times. Well, I do too, but the way that I do it is I try to act like I don't live a miserable life, and that's kind of the key to what I'm trying to say.
So denial?
Pretty much. That and a lot of medication. I'll probably die in some kind of car accident or something. I can't. America, the way that it's going, I can't predict what's going to happen with that. In the world, I don't really know much about anything outside of the United States. So, you hear about that guy who's chopping dogs' heads off in Washington? You know what? I never set any goals for myself. So whenever I do anything, it's like a small achievement. So I can always feel happy about anything that I do. So no matter what it is, because I'm not goal-oriented in any way, the smallest of achievements, bad or good, still end up in my favor. That's why everyone's like, oh, you're so lucky because, you know, I get in a car accident, but I don't get hurt. Well, I still got in a fucking car accident, but hey, you know, I mean, I didn't get hurt. everyone's like, oh, that's so lucky. I still crashed my fucking car. I still got to pay for all this and this and that. And I don't know how lucky I am. Maybe I have the worst luck of anybody or the best luck. It's just either way you look at it. I tend to look at that yes, I am lucky. It's about the way you look at things. I mean, if you think you have a crappy life and you think that you all this whatever, then you're gonna have a crappy life and you're not gonna live life to its fullest and this and that. But if you have a positive outlook on anything, then no matter what it is, even if it turns out bad, it's still gonna look pretty good. If you know what I think people out there know what I'm saying. I think you know what I'm saying.